welcome back to the discussion about the topic 4D formula for success from Bhagavad Gita. B stands for books. What books? The wisdom literatures. Any book which gives us inspiration, which gives us wisdom about how to live a life, how to live a life of purpose, those books are very important. Some of you may be thinking, no, I am not so keen about reading books. What exactly happens when we read books? When we read books, our intelligence gets sharpened. I think in our school days, all of us, we have heard story about axe. A person was cutting the tree. He cut the tree in 1 hour, 3, 4, 5 trees. But in the next hour, only 2 trees. In the next hour, third hour, only 1 tree. And later he could not even cut 1 tree even if he struggled for 4 hours. Meaning, we need to sharpen the axe regularly. Similarly, it is very important in our life to sharpen our intelligence. And this intelligence can be sharpened when we read books, when we hear good talks, some wisdom. Only then the intelligence gets sharpened. So, like this, we can hear some good pravachan, talks, lectures for some time in a day. But books we can always carry with us throughout the day. So that is why very important to read wisdom literatures. Then C. Based on our association and based on our wisdom, we can make right choice. I can say life is nothing but choices. Today, what I choose determines what I become tomorrow. Very simple. Today I choose a particular college, particular subject I take, and that decides my future. Today I marry a particular person, that decides my future, how I am going to live with that person. So friends, it is simple that our life is decided by the choices we make in our life. So please make the right choice, and to make right choice, we need right association and right wisdom. That is from A and B. Then we can make the right choice, that is C. Now, D stands for diet. What kind of diet? A sattvic ahar. A good food actually helps us to live healthily, and with a healthy life, we can achieve our goal very nicely. So, it is very important what kind of food we eat. The junk food definitely will increase our weight, increase our cholesterol, all oily stuff, junk food, too much of sweets are not good. When we have healthy sattvic ahar, that gives us good consciousness, and with the good consciousness, we can achieve a lot in life. So as I said, we need desire, we need direction, we need determination. Is that sufficient? No. This doesn't complete. So what we need is the 4th D, that is discipline. If there is no discipline in life, now coming back to the story of the student, now the student has got a desire to top the college, top the school. He has got a right direction also to do that. And he is determined. Sir, anything happens, I am ready to do. I am ready to give my blood and sweat to get the top rank. He is determined, but he is not disciplined. If he is not disciplined, what happens? He will sleep throughout the day and he will study throughout the night. So like that, everything becomes imbalance. So then throughout tomorrow's exam, whole night he studies and there is no strength to write the exam itself. So what is the use of such kind of determination? So yes, we need desire, we need direction, and we need determination, and to complete the process to get success, we need the 4th D, which is discipline. So what is Krishna's offering to us through Bhagavad Gita about discipline? He says this beautiful shloka and he gives lot of important lessons about discipline. So Krishna says, Yuktahara viharasya, Yukta cheshtasya karmasu, Yukta swapnavabhodasya, Yogo bhavati dukkhaha. Very beautiful verse. It is from Bhagavad Gita 6th chapter 17th verse. So let us see what exactly is the meaning of this verse. So perfection comes by regulation. And what is that regulation? Regulation in Yukta Hara. Yukta Hara means Yukta Ahara. It becomes Yukta Hara. So Yukta Hara means regulation in food habits or regulation in eating habits. What to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, all these things matters a lot. In Kannada, there is a beautiful saying. They say, Matu Ballavanige Jagalavilla, Uta Ballavanige Rogavilla. Meaning, a person who knows how to speak, he doesn't encounter fights. A person who knows how to eat, he doesn't encounter diseases, roga. So, food or eating habits is very important. Now, how to eat, how much to eat, I will give you. As per the Ayurveda, there is a beautiful process. How much to eat? How to eat I discussed, that is Satvik Ahar. How much to eat? It is just like we need to eat 50% of our stomach, meaning if I can eat 6 chapatis, I should eat only 3 chapatis. So eat 50%, drink water 25% and leave 25% empty. It is just like, if you know cooking, it is just like making a chutney. How do you make some gravy in the mixer grinder? You put 50% of the stuff, 25% water and 25% empty, and when you switch it on, it can mix very nicely. If stuff increases, water decreases, it doesn't mix well. If water is less, it doesn't mix well. So the ratio has to be managed. What is the ratio? 50% stuff, food, 25% water and 25% empty space. Very important. And when to eat, how much to eat, we understood, only 50%. And when to eat, our life should be based on sun. When there is sun on the sky, we can eat. So after sunset, we should not eat. What happens when we eat? It doesn't digest. So Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita, Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritaha. Meaning, so I sit in the digestive system as fire. So that fire digests the food only when there is sun in the sky. If sun sets, then there is no fire inside our body, so it doesn't help us to digest well. So Yukta Hara, regulation in food and regulation in eating habits is very important. Then Krishna says, Yukta Ahara and Yukta Viharasya. Vihara means recreation. So we need to have a regulation in recreation. Some people, they say, I want recreation, just want to enjoy. So this recreation is very important for all of us, because whole day we cannot work, or whole day we cannot study, or whole day we cannot be with one person. We need recreation, meaning we need to take a break. So we work for one week and one weekend, Sunday recreation. We go outing, we eat something special, so like that. But if somebody thinks, oh, weekend Sunday party is very nice, so every day I do party, only one day I work, that will not work. That will spoil our life. So recreation also has to be done at the right time. So then Krishna tells about the third point, Yukta Cheshtasya Karmasu, meaning regulation even in work. So regulation in work is also very important. Then he says Yukta Swapna, meaning regulation in sleep, and Yukta Avabhodasya, regulation during the day when you are awake. So we need to have regulation in our work. Some people are so passionate to work, we call it as workaholics. They work 16 hours, 18 hours. No, that will not help us in a long run. It will destroy our health. It will destroy our mental peace. So we need to work 8 hours, 9 hours or maximum 10 hours per day is good. Then Yukta Swapna and regulation in sleep. So question comes, how many hours we should sleep? A normal adult can sleep between 6 to 7 hours. If it is more than 7 hours, not good. Less than 6 hours is also not good for the body and mind. So in the Bhagavata Purana, it makes a nice point that our sleep is directly connected to our intelligence. Just think about it. whenever you had very less sleep, our intelligence doesn't work properly. So that is why sufficient rest is very important. So that is regulation in sleep. Now, when to sleep? Better to work. Our entire life should be based on sun. When sun rises, we should also rise. When sun sets, we should also set. Meaning, we should also sleep. So what is the best time to sleep? The best time to sleep is between 9 to 3. And nowadays in the city life, no one sleeps at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. But if you can sleep between 9 to morning 3 a.m., that is the best. Or at least 9 to 4, 10 to 4 or 10 to 5. This is the best hours. And if you sleep during this time, the energy what you get is, body rejuvenates very wonderfully, very beautifully. The Ayurveda very clearly mentions this point. But what is happening in the current city life? People sleep at 12 o'clock, 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. They wake up at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Many people in this world, they have not seen sunrise. So make sure that we sleep on time and wake up on time. And yukta swapna and yukta avabodhasya, and regulation during day also. So this is discipline. You will never always be motivated. You have to learn to be disciplined. So discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Therefore, discipline completes the process of this 4D formula for success from Bhagavad Gita. Thank you very much.